What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. For today's video, I'm back with another stock talk video. And for today's stock talk video, we're going to be talking about ticker symbol DKNG, DraftKings. Now, DraftKings is an interesting stock, and we're going to be talking about it today because of the fact that we have earnings coming up this Friday. We have a bunch of new price targets from analysts, along with a lot of bullish sentiment. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe and like this video if you enjoy, and as well as check out my Discord. It's to be linked down below, and my TikTok at Lock Finance. The link will be down there as well. So as you can see here, over the past 180 days, we've been trading pretty choppy, but more recently we've been trading an overall uptrend, which is nice to see, especially since we're getting closer to earnings and we're getting closer to previous highs. And that's the first thing we're going to talk about, is where we're trading overall. So as you can see here, I drew this red line, and this is our resistance line. And as you can see, we hit $64 here, we hit $64 here, we bounced down, we couldn't break that 65 mark. As we're trading right now around $60 because the market was a little red today, we're getting very close to these all-time highs. Now, either DraftKings is going to report very good earnings and it's going to blow through the $65 mark, or they're going to not post as well earnings, which is going to cause a downfall, and it may turn into a little bit of choppiness overall for a couple weeks. But honestly, I like what we're trading. I wish we were a little bit closer to our red SMA line, but today, with it being a red day, definitely pulled us back a little bit. And if we zoom in on here, you can see that we're getting close to this overall high of $65. But I want to see us break through that. And to break through that, I think we're going to need some running up this week, and then either a good earnings report that'll just crush us right through that 65 spot and get up close to $70, or a pullback from not so well earnings, which will cause us to drop down, and hopefully we can hold around this support line, which is our overall directional SMA line. So if you want to play the pre-run up to earnings, I would highly recommend looking into starting a position very soon, because like I said, today was a red day, and I think the rest of the week, as long as the market overall just recovers and starts to do better, then I think DraftKings will as well. It'll get some of the hype up to earnings, and I think once we get close to this mark, if we can break through before earnings, that's even better, because if we can do that and then we have good earnings, that'll just crush us right through that $70 mark and beyond. So I definitely think this is a crucial level to break. We have to get over this barrier before we get any further momentum. And I'll throw it up on the screen right here, but as you can see, our report date is February 26, 2021. Our fiscal quarter will be Q4 of last year, and our forecast is negative 42 cents. Okay, so I do want you guys to real quick watch something to earnings, because like I said, I like that pre-anticipatory run up to earnings. And as you can see here, back in August, we ran up into earnings, and we did drop after earnings, but we had that nice run up to earnings, which was nice to see. If we scroll over here to November, you could see as well we had a nice run up to earnings, and then when we got earnings, we dropped off hard. But that's okay, because we recovered and still made forward progression. And so this will be an interesting earnings. Hopefully we get a little bit of a run up this week and continue momentum. I really would like us to break that 65 mark before we get earnings, but again, we'll have to see how earnings plays out and how much hype we get up to earnings. And another thing I want to talk about with DraftKings is price targets within the past week for DraftKings have been bumped up from anywhere in the mid-60s to now $80. That's a big upgrade for the company, and as we're trading around this $60 range, an $80 analyst price target from multiple analysts is a good sign to see when going into earnings. So I think if we can get even more of a dip before earnings, that's even a better place to get in. But as of right now, I don't think this is an awful spot to enter into earnings. And again, even if it's bad earnings and we do fall because of it, as long as we can hold some sort of support area and then recover off that imbalance and start to create higher highs. And DraftKings, being the online sports betting company it is, it's in a really good sector right now, and it's expected to grow even more. So I definitely want you guys to keep this one on watch. Like I said, price targets of this are around $80, and they're being upgraded as we speak. So it's definitely one to keep watch for in the short term, especially with earnings coming up. But even long term, this is a great one to put in your portfolio just to have there. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.